Ever wonder why some NPCs react to your past behavior while others seem to forget you immediately? In this video, we are exploring NPC memory systems, the technology that lets game characters remember your actions, which can build relationships or lead to old grudges to resurface. The Hitman games showcase memory systems in their purest, most tactical form. Every NPC in these games acts as a potential witness to your actions. If a guard spots you in a restricted area or sees you acting suspiciously, they don't just forget about it when you walk away. Instead, they remember your face and will recognize you immediately if they see you again. This creates a web of consequences where blown disguises stay blown, and suspicious behavior makes entire areas more dangerous. The memory system turns stealth into a psychological game, where your reputation precedes you, forcing players to think several moves ahead about how their actions will affect future encounters. The Nemesis system in Middle-earth games transformed NPC memory by making it personal and dynamic. All captains don't just remember that you fought them, they remember exactly how the fight went down, who won, and they evolve based on those encounters. An orc who killed you might gain confidence and new titles, while one who barely survived your attack could develop new fears or scars. These memories persist across the entire game, creating unique rivalries that feel genuinely personal. When an orc captain returns from apparent death to mock you about your previous encounter, complete with visual reminders of your last battle, it creates storytelling moments that no traditional script could achieve. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes NPC memory and applies it across the entire living world. Every stranger you meet, every shopkeeper you visit, and every town you pass through remembers your actions and builds an opinion of you over time. Help someone fix their wagon, and they might offer you discounts weeks later. Cause trouble in a town, and residents will cross the streets to avoid you. The system tracks not just major story moments, but countless small interactions, creating a persistent reputation that follows you everywhere. This memory system makes the world feel genuinely alive, where your actions ripple outward and create lasting consequences that can surprise you hours or even days later. At its core, NPC memory is a data management system. Each character stores information about interactions, events, and relationship states. This data influences their behavior, dialogue choices, and reactions to the player. Here are some key components of memory: recording what happened and when, friendship, trust, fear, respect levels, remembering player choices and actions. Some memories fade while others persist. Important events override minor ones. There are also different memory types: recent interactions and current mood states, major story events and established relationships, shared knowledge among NPC groups, information passed between characters. Now, let's see NPC memory in action with a practical example in Unreal Engine. Watch what happens when the player first enters the room. The NPC sees the player immediately, but don't react aggressively. They are just watching. In the background, the memory system is recording this encounter. The NPC notes that someone has trespassed in their space. Now, as the player leaves the room and the NPC loses sight of the player, they process what just happened. If we could see inside their memory component right now, we'd see a gameplay tag being placed next to the player action trespassing. The player goes back in. Let's see what happens now. The moment the NPC spots the player again, immediate hostility. They recognize the player as the trespasser from before and start shooting. This isn't a generic enemy spotted reaction. This is personal. The memory system has connected the player to the previous violation. Now watch this. The player is going to run away again to trigger the next layer of memory. As soon as line of sight is broken, the NPC records another memory. Player action runaway. The system now knows the player is not just a trespasser, but a coward who runs from fights. And here's where it gets interesting. When the player encountered the NPC for the third time, not only do they immediately open fire, but they're also calling the player out specifically for running away last time. What you're seeing here is a simple but effective memory structure. Each time the NPC sees the player, they check, have I met this player before? What did they do? How should I react? The system stores gameplay tags for key behaviors, trespassing, fleeing, aggression, and uses these to drive both combat behavior and dialogue selection. You will find the link for the example project files in the description below. Please note, the example does not contain a fully implemented dialogue system. Let's look at the benefits of a memory system. Creates believable and living worlds. Makes player choices feel meaningful. And builds emotional investment in characters. Unique narratives develop organically. Increased replay value. And personal stories emerge from mechanics. Actions have lasting consequences, encourages thoughtful decision making, and multiple playstyles remain viable. What are the potential drawbacks of a memory system? Requires sophisticated data management, is challenging to debug and balance, and can create unexpected edge cases. Memory usage increases over time, processing overhead for complex calculations, and a potential for memory leaks and bloat. Players may feel trapped by past decisions, is difficult to balance forgiveness versus consequences, and can punish experimentation or mistakes. Unforgiving systems can alienate players, while complex interactions may confuse casual players, and safe corruption can lose hours of relationship building. NPC memory systems represent the cutting edge of making game worlds feel truly alive. While they come with technical and design challenges, the payoff in player engagement and emergent storytelling can be incredible. Have you implemented something similar in your projects? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one.